So the other day I decided to go out and shoot because for once the sky was actually clear, and I thought it would be a great idea to go out and try and find color in a winter landscape, because a lot of the times in winter everything can just feel really black and white. So I decided what better place to go to than Hardy Lake, which is one place I've only ever been to once before, but I knew that there was potential here. One thing I didn't realize is my favorite photos of that day weren't going to come from Hardy Lake. They were actually going to come from another location, which I didn't expect at all.
This place is very beautiful right now, but the goal of today's video is trying to find color in a winter landscape, which we do have color. We have green mostly, but other than that, it's just black and white in here. There's not a lot of diversity in color, I should say. But I've been here once before. This is called Hardy Lake, and I shot here my Ansel Adams video, which I didn't end up getting to the spot that I actually wanted to shoot at, so I'm gonna try and get there today. Gotta find it. This time I feel comfortable walking across the lake. First time I came here, I did not feel comfortable walking across the lake because it had just frozen, but now it's been frozen for a while, and like, look how deep the snow is here. That's my knee. That's my knee. So I'm sticking to the path as best I can. So, oh my God. Like, yeah, it's like 2.5 feet deep. That's ridiculous. But goal of today's video, find color in a winter landscape and get to that one spot that I really want to shoot, because I didn't last time. I actually have a lot of nice light in here. I don't really have a super interesting composition, but I do like the texture of the light on the ground. So I think I may just shoot this real quick while I'm walking through here, just because of how nice the light looks. And we have a lot of diverse color. We got some greens, we got some orange, some yellow. So I think that should look nice. Just like that, my light's gone already.
The snow here was pretty deep, but honestly, it was worth the hike in. The shot isn't exactly packed with foreground interest, it's more a feeling in the scene. With the sun coming through the trees, it almost feels warm, which is weird because it's a winter scene, but I kind of like that. But not every idea came together cleanly.
It's actually okay to use the sky, since we actually have some color in the sky this time. See that blue over there? We have some nice light peeking through the back with the blue sky, creating a lot of nice contrast. So I think I'm going to shoot that, because I think that could be a half decent shot. Just handheld. I'm still just trying to make my way over to the one spot I really want to shoot, but I'm just looking for compositions along the way that I think might go along with this challenge.
This next photo just doesn't work for me, which is weird because the ingredients are there. The light glowing behind the trees looks nice, and the sky is a really nice shade of blue, but the image still falls apart. The forest feels too muddy with all the similar colors blending together, creating no real separation at all. And the patches of sky showing through the branches, which I originally thought would help, actually end up feeling distracting and too much coming through the trees, if that makes sense. It all just kind of felt cluttered in the end. And honestly, this feeling kind of carried over to the spot that I was really interested in looking at.
So both times I've come here, it's been kind of at the end of the light. So I want to get to this one location, this one spot to get the photo I want, but I don't know why the first time and this time I cut it so close to sunset. I don't know, man. Don't know why I did that. So I actually went out this morning to film this video, but there was like no good light. The sunset was actually kind of boring. There was not a cloud in the sky, so it was just kind of orange, but like, I don't know, man. Like, it just wasn't the sunrise. I just wasn't feeling it this morning. Just didn't look good. I thought I saw a deer, but no, I just wasn't thrilled with it. So I kind of abandoned that. I decided to wait a bit, come out to Hardy Lake and do some photography here for sunset, but I seem to have cut it a little bit later than I wanted to. I wish I had more time here because it's really pretty. I'll be honest, I don't even know if there's a proper trail out here. I'm walking on the lake because everywhere on shore I can't find a path. I don't know if there is a proper. I think there's got to be, but maybe it's just so long that people don't want to actually take the time to walk it, like me. I was a little sketched out about crossing over the lake, but there was a group of women on their, I don't know, a book club walk or something. I don't know, but they hyped me up. So I'm just trying to get over to here, but it's actually not really looking like there's gonna be a good shot there. Was this all for nothing? I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't hate these next shots, but I feel like there's a lot lacking out of them. I think they're just okay. I can't help the feeling that this place would feel way more interesting in the fall. The water and the boardwalk would make such a strong foreground interest, and the changing leaves would add a lot of color and depth to the scene. Right now, it just all feels a little bit flat. There's not enough color, there's not enough separation. The foreground interest is there with the boardwalk, but it's all covered in snow, so it just doesn't work. It just looks okay, in my opinion. Comment below what you think about it.
I'm kind of dying. The snow is not packed well here. I gotta say, now that I'm over here, kind of underwhelming. Not gonna lie. A little bit of a disappointment. But that's okay. I still got a shot. You know, it's not the best shot. Still a shot. Count that as a win. Hey, catch my breath. I gotta make it back now. I'm buried in snow. Didn't expect it to be this deep out here. That's fine. I think I still got some decent shots, so I'm happy about that.
I don't regret these shots at all. I really do think it was worth the trek through the 2.5 foot deep snow, but I don't know. It's funny when you have an idea in your head, you're trying to visualize the thought, and then it just kind of doesn't work when you're on the scene, which it happens. It's part of the game. But still, something kept me looking, kept my eyes open when I was heading back.
I'm liking the light on this right now with the nice blue in the background. So I'm going to take a picture of this just because I really like the way the light's hitting it right now.
Honestly, it's kind of funny. I actually like the shots leaving more than the shots that I actually set out to get in the first place. These shots just feel more interesting to me. And this random throwaway shot, I actually love it, which is annoying because I completely missed focus. I can't really put my finger on why I like it, but something about it just pulls me in. I think it had a lot to do with how the light looked in the photo, which is actually something that I noticed a lot of on the way out.
Oh, I'm so tired. This was fine. Over there was not fine. The path definitely does not get walked as much out there, and I was sinking like knee deep every step I took. Every breath I take, every move I make. Yeah, I was thinking that was rough, man. Whew, and I don't even think it was worth it. Oh well, we'll see. The light coming through right now is so nice, man. Like, so beautiful. Like, crazy. Like, it was worth it just to come out here just to shoot the light on the trees. And I got a nice leading line right here, all the way to the back. I'm gonna snap a couple photos of this.
It was incredibly beautiful with the light just pouring through the trees when I was leaving. You had golden light just sprinkled throughout the forest on everything. It looked so nice. I ended up actually taking a lot of photos of just the forest with the light because why not? Like, it just looked that good. I also spent some time photographing the leaves. That warm yellow sunlight was making them glow almost like gold. I shot this scene too, with the green pine branches on the left side and the golden leaves on the right. In the moment, I thought this shot might look kind of dull, but after looking at it and editing it, I've actually grown to really like it. It's a bit chaotic, but in a way that I find strangely pleasing. But even after all of this, the best was still ahead. What I didn't realize is that the best shots of today were actually going to come from the drive home. There was a lot of different elements that just kind of came together to create something really special and unexpected.
Right now I'm switching some lenses because the moon looks really crazy right now over in the direction. There's also some swans here, and there's a really cool railway bridge just over here. So I'm going to shoot all of that because why not? I'm here, I saw it all. I was like, I gotta go shoot all of this.
This moonshot worked out so perfectly. There's this dark, moody feeling to it that really hits me in a certain way, and the branches reaching up, almost looking like they're holding the moon, like they're cradling it. It just creates such a cool look. I honestly love this photo so much, it might actually be one of my favorite photos I've taken in a long time. And the fact that it was completely unplanned is just wild to me. But sometimes that's the best shots. You just don't expect them to happen. You're just out and about, and you just notice that the moon looks incredible just out of nowhere. So you take the shot. Not long after, I actually managed to get a really nice shot of some swans. So there was a bunch of swans in this area, but when I went over to the train bridge to photograph the setting sun, 2 swans were actually swimming through the water, and it's just so perfect. Like, they're just in the lower bottom foreground, and you have the nice bridge in the background. It's just sometimes things just come together like this.
These swans on this river have definitely made this 100% worth it. Like 100% worth it. You just can't ask for better, man. Like, oh my god, like, you just can't ask for better. It's just so freaking beautiful. Crazy. And the moon behind me is nuts right now, man. I'm gonna take a shot of that real quick. Right? Crazy.
Days like this are why I keep going out. Sometimes the photos you plan, they just don't work. And the ones you don't plan end up meaning the most. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. I'd love to see you back here hanging out in another video. And check this video out. YouTube thinks you should watch this. YouTube thinks you should like it or whatever. It's YouTube's choice, but check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. All right, that's all I got for you. Have a good one. Peace.